Hello, welcome back to Tottenham Logic TV. I think we can all agree that the next 10 league games for Ange Postecoglou is probably make or break now. Depending on the results he gets from these games, would probably be depending on whether he saves his job or not. Whether you're Ange in or Ange out, this is undeniable. Today, I want to do a hypothetical version of results that could happen. And if this did happen, would you, Ange Outers, start supporting him? Would you change your mind on how you think he's doing? We have a really tough run of fixtures coming up. And I believe if he can get 20 points from the next 30, I believe that could save his job. So, first up, we have Manchester City. And for some reason, I just really think we can get a victory there. I think they're there for the taking. They've had 4 defeats in a row. We are their bogey team. We seem to always turn up against them. We will play counter-attack football against them, which I think that's our strongest way of playing. And I believe we can get away with a 3-2 victory. Remember, last season, we drew with them 3-3 with Ben Davis and Emerson Royale as centre-backs. So it isn't inconceivable that we can get a victory there. Next up, we've got Fulham at home. I think if we can get a 3-1 victory against Fulham, that's 2 wins in a row and the consistency starts forming. We are away to Bournemouth next, and I think that's going to be probably even more difficult than the Manchester City game. And I don't know why. I just think that they've beaten Manchester City and they've beaten Arsenal at home. But I think if we can get a 2-2 draw there, I think that will be a good result. Next, we're at home to Chelsea. And Chelsea, we've really struggled to win. I don't know what happens, but even when we're playing well, we struggle to beat them. But I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in that game. Next, we're away to Southampton. These are all just league games, by the way. Next, we're away to Southampton. I've put us down to win 4-1. Then we're at home to Liverpool. I've put us down to lose 3-1. Then we're away to Forest. I've put us to win 2-1. And Wolves, I think we're at home to Wolves. I've put us to win at home 2-1 to Wolves. And at home to Newcastle, I've put 3-2 to Spurs. Our 10th game is away to Arsenal, and I've got us to lose 2-1. So in total, that's 20 points from the next 30, out of a possible 30 in the next 10 league games. That's 6 wins, 2 draws, and 2 losses. As a Spurs fan, would you be happy with those results? Because, and by the way, this is hypothetical. You know, we could easily go and lose 6 of those games, but I think that getting those sort of results, the results may vary. We may lose to City, we may end up beating Liverpool, or vice versa, or you know, we could end up beating next 30 points for Ange to save his job. So, getting 20 points out of the last 30. Consistency is key here too. So like that's 2 losses in 10 games, which to me is not bad considering the caliber of teams that we're playing. And not to mention we've got cup games in between that as well. These are all very tough fixtures, and with our injuries, it's really asking a lot from these players, especially getting 6 wins. And we have 3 cup games, and not to mention that crucial quarter-final match against Manchester United that we desperately need to win, and Ange definitely needs to win that game. It's now or never for Ange Postecoglou now. I have a feeling if we have a run of if we have a run of losses in these games, and we go out in the cup, even the hardcore Ange fans would be very frustrated. But not only that, I don't think the board, it wouldn't be up to us. I think the board wouldn't allow this, because we'd probably, if we let's say we lost 6 games and drew 2 and won 2, we'd probably be 15th in the league, and you know that's not good enough for this team. So he definitely needs 20 points in the next 10 league games. He badly needs to get through in the cup. I don't want to see him go. I don't want to see another process. I want him to be backed in January, and I want us to go on and try and win the Europa League at least. I don't want to start again with another manager. There's nobody out there who would come in and I'd be happy with. So I'm really hoping he can turn this around. Happy with 20 points. Considering the tough games that we have to 20 points and playing cup games in between with all the injuries we have, we should be very, very happy with that. It's make or break. It's now or never for Ange Postecoglou. Out of all the games, out of all the 10 league games that I've mentioned, let me know in the comments how many points do you think we can get realistically? How many points do you think we should get for you to say Ange in? And how many points do you think if we got that you would say Ange out? If you're one of those fans as well that says, I don't care about the league, I just want to win a cup, then you shouldn't really care if we lost all 10 of these games as long as we won the Carabao Cup. And that's what I'm saying. So the ones that come on my channel and complain that Spurs are inconsistent, that's fine. We are. But we've won nearly all our cup games in Europe. We've won all our cup games in the Carabao Cup. We're in the quarterfinals of Carabao Cup, and we're basically through into the last 16 of the Europa League. So you should be happy then, shouldn't you? If that makes sense. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know your score predictions. What do you think is going to happen at the weekend against Manchester City? Do you think we're going to get battered? Do you think there is a small chance that we can get a victory there? Look, anyone could beat anyone in the Premier League. That's what we always say. So why can't Spurs beat Manchester City? Until next one, come on, you Spurs.